Welcome back to Coffee and Cocktails. On this channel, I like to talk about budgeting, personal finance, planning, and productivity. I'm working to pay off debt, invest wisely for my future, and put myself in a better financial position. If that sounds like something you'd like, please stay tuned. Happy Transfer Tuesday, everybody. Transfer Tuesday is the day of the week where we make progress towards our financial goals. This is my first Transfer Tuesday in a few weeks. I had gone on a work trip to Las Vegas and I got a really bad cold. And then when I got back, I had lost my voice for the last couple weeks. And so I haven't filmed anything, but I have been doing my transfers. So today I'm going to go through those transfers as well as do the monthly March Transfer Tuesday summary. So let's get into it. Now that I have the pages set up, I'm going to go through the different transfers I made. And so my last Transfer Tuesday was March 12th. So I'm going to go through every transfer that I made since March 12th, since I did not document them at all. So you can see, I don't want to get the candle, but the last one was on March 12th. So we'll just go through everything since then. So first, starting off with the 401k. I have a 401k through my employer. I'm a W-2 employee. I get paid every other week. And so on the 22nd of March, I had transferred in $400.19 from my paycheck. And then my employer matches up to 6%. And so that was $266.79. which then is a total of $666.98. And I'm just going to make a note here, that was $326. Let me make a note up here. This is March 13th through April 2nd. Okay, and so then let's see, debt. I did not have any debt that I had to pay. I paid it with the last Transfer Tuesday because that comes out on the 9th, I think it is, of every month. So nothing to debt. And I do have student loan debt that I am trying to pay off. However, it is not my priority at the moment. So my big priority right now is fully funding my Roth IRA for 2023. And that's because there is a deadline for this. You have until April 15th of 2024 to fully fund your IRA from the previous year. After that date, you can't contribute anymore for the previous year, and so it would go into the next year. And so because there is a time deadline on this one, I've been focusing on this rather than my debt. So let's see. Sinking funds we'll come back to because I have quite a few transactions there. Investments was $0. I didn't put anything into either of my investment accounts. I do have M1 Finance as well as Robinhood, but they're not my big goal at the moment, and so I did not put anything there. Okay, so sinking funds. This is where it might get a little bit messy because I had a lot of transfers to sinking funds. I think, I'm trying to figure out the best way to lay it out, if I should go by date or by fund. I think I will go by fund. So My first one was auto maintenance. And let's see. I think I'm gonna write them all. Okay, so auto maintenance, I had auto, no, not auto, travel, and work trips. And I think that's it. So auto maintenance, I had back on, I think March 12th, I had put in, or no, March 4th, I put in $20, which is how much I do monthly right now. However, because I had spent out of it a little bit, it was an uneven amount, so I wanted to round it up to an even number. So I deposited $1.89 on 3/16, and that was because I wanted to just make it, it was $108 and some change, so this got it up to 110 even. Travel was a similar thing. On that same day, I did $4.39 to make it even, and same thing with work trips. I did $6.76. So that was all on 3/16. Then for the following Tuesday, the following week, which was 3/26, I might run out of space. The week for 3/26, I did 2 transfers into my travel sinking fund, one on the 22nd and one on the 26th. So I transferred in $30.32. Oops, 32. And then on the 26th, I returned something that I had purchased that came out of my travel sinking fund. And so when I got the credit back for the return, I put it back in. And so that was $18.31. And so that is $48.63. And that was it. Nothing in auto maintenance or trips. And on 3/29, gotta squeeze it in. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it gets the point across, hopefully. And let me zoom in so make sure that you guys can see. Hopefully that's better. On 3/29, I put in, this was another thing, because I had these weird amounts going in, I needed to make it even. So I put 68 cents. It's a small amount, but still got it in there. So let's see what that totals to. So 189, 439, 676, 48.63, and 68 cents is 62.35 for sinking funds. 62.35. Okay. And then going down to the Roth IRA, which again, I said that is my main goal right now. Back over there. So the maximum allowable amount for 2023 was $6,500. My previous balance as of March 12th was $3,830. 3,830, which was 58.9% of the way to goal. Transfers. Okay, so I did quite a few different transfers. So the first one was on 3/17. That was $670. Then on 3/22, I did $400. And the last one was on 3/29. And that was $40. 670 plus 400 plus 40. So that was $1,110. I don't know why, for some reason these pens are not working today. Okay, and so if we add that to the 3,830 plus 3,830, that is $4,940. Which is 76% of the weighted goal. And that leaves, let's see, 6,500 minus 4,940. It should leave 1,560 to go into April. Yep, which it does. And 560, which is 24% remaining. And so I'm planning on getting that money into the account before April 15th, because like I said earlier, you do have to put it in by tax day or April 15th of 2024 to count towards the 2023 contribution. All right, so let's total all of these up. Let's see. So 666, oops. 666.98 plus 62.35 plus 1,110 equals $1,839.33 going towards goals, which is great. 1,839.33. And this is over basically 3 weeks, but I still think that's really good progress. And then let's go into doing like the March wrap up. Since there were 2 other transfer Tuesdays prior to this, I want to get an overall picture of how I did for the month and what progress was made for the month. I'm going to switch pens though, because that one's annoying me. All right, so now going back into a full March summary. 401k, I had 2 paychecks this month for the month of March. The first one was on 3/12, and so let's see, and then the second one was 3/22, so same. So 3/12, I put in $400.19, actually for both. And that is because I put in 9% of my gross paycheck, and it increases 1% every year, I think around June or July, so that will be increasing. And then employer matches up to 6%, and so that was $266.79 for each of those checks. Let's see, 400 plus 200 plus 266. So for the month, that was $1,333.96. 1,333.96. Okay, debt, I only made that one payment when it was due, because all of my student loans are with one servicer, and so they all have the same due date, and that was on 3/12. and that was $126.53. 126.53. And okay, sinking funds. Let's come back to sinking funds again. Investing, 0 for the month, nothing there. 2023 Roth IRA. I'll leave that for last because that's the one I'm the most interested in. So going back to sinking funds, let's see. So we're going to do it like this. We'll do auto maintenance, auto insurance, auto registration. A lot of car related items this month. Vacations, travel, and work trips. I think what I'm going to do is do like a little table. So the categories, the dates across, and then the amounts. So a lot of them are on the same dates for the most part. First one is 3-4, which it's just one, but let's see, 3-4. That was $20 to auto maintenance. Nothing for the others. The next one is 3-12. Let's see. Nothing to auto maintenance, but auto insurance, I did 500. This was because I got my tax return, so I got state and federal. I only got about $1,000 total back between the two, so not a lot, but enough to put into sinking funds to cover these upcoming expenses, and so that's good. Auto registration, also got $280 from that check. Vacation and work trips each got $100. Just want to double check. Yeah, 100. And so then going into 316, I did $1.89 to auto maintenance, which I know these amounts are kind of funny because they're, you know, with the change, but I just wanted to make it to an even amount, make it easy going forward. So also 316, I did vacation travel, $4.39, and work trips was $6.76. Nothing to insurance or registration. So auto insurance and auto registration are now fully funded. I don't know when my auto insurance is due. I think it's June or July, and it's paid for 6 months at a time, and so I'm hoping that should cover it. It was $440 the last time, so that should be good. Auto registration is due in May, and I got the bill, I think it was like $230, but I also need to do a smog check. I live in Southern California. In California, once your car reaches 8 years old, you need to get a smog check, and then I think it's every 2 years you have to get a smog check again when you do your registration, and I believe that's about $50, and so that should cover it there. Next are some smaller ones. 326. I just did the, let's see, there was 2 this day to travel because of that refund. So what was it, 1831 plus 3032, so that was that 4863. And nothing else. And then 329 also into travel was the 68 cents. All right, So let's see, sinking funds for the whole month. Let's see, 20. So 20, 500, 280, 100, 100, 189, 439, 676, 48.63, and 68 cents. So $1,062.35. Let's go here. Total. So $1,000 going to sinking funds, so that's great for the month. Usually it's only $20 because usually I only really do the auto maintenance at $20 a month. And so this is much more, which is wonderful. So then, Roth IRA, just take a sip of coffee really quick. So Roth IRA, first transfer on 3/12, that was $390, and then we've got 3/19, 670, 3/22 was 400, and 3/29 was $40. And let's just add that up. I did have a goal to do 1,500 this month, so that should be correct, but let's just double check. 670, 400, 40. Yep, 1,500 even. Which is phenomenal. And let's see. So then let's do a monthly total at the bottom for March. Add these up. So we've got the 15. Do plus the 1,062.35 for sinking funds, the 126.53 for debt, and I don't know if you can see this, and the 1,333.96 towards my 401k comes to $4,022.84 for the month, which is awesome. All right, so $4,000 this month, making progress towards my financial goals, which feels great. Let me know down below how your March went and how your Transfer Tuesday is going this week. And let me know what you're working on. What's your top goal that you're working on? Are you working on paying off debt? Are you working on investing, putting money into your 401k or your Roth, or saving up for sinking funds? Let me know down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.